Yes. So next is about Aryabhatta. 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 Aryabhatta was a famous mathematician and astronomer. Who was Aryabhatta? Famous mathematician. He was a great mathematician, we say. Mathematician. A great mathematician and also astronomer. Astronomer, a person who studies about the different objects in the sky, about celestial bodies, we say sun, moon, stars, planet, etc. So he was great a great person who studied about all the things in the sky, and he was a great mathematician also. He was the person who discovered zero, the number zero in maths. Okay. So he was the author of several books on mathematics and astronomy. There are many books written by Aryabhatta in mathematics as well as astronomy. His famous work Aryabhatta is a combination of Aryabhattiya. His famous book is the Aryabhattiya. In this book, we can see the combination of both mathematics and astronomy. Everything has written in this book Aryabhattiya. He is a person, he is a great mathematician who found out zero. Then he claimed that Earth rotates on its axis. That many years ago he claimed, he told that Earth rotates on its axis. He explained about the apparent movement of stars across the sky was actually the result of earth movements. Apparent movement means when we look at the sky, children, we think that the star is moving. That means it's not the real motion but appearance of the real motion. So this appearance of those real motion of this stars across the sky was actually because of the earth movement. Earth is moving always, isn't it? It is rotating. So because of that but we are not feeling that, but earth is rotating. So because of that movement, when we see the stars in the sky, we feel that they are moving. So this was explained by Aryabhatta long years back. He also calculated distance between the planets. In the solar system we have planets, isn't it? Sun, around the sun we can see different planets. Earth, Mars, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, these planets. So distance between the planets he calculated long years back, and he set up an astronomical observatory near Patliputra, in present day Bihar. In Bihar, he set up a room where we can see an instrument to see the distant objects in the sky. Telescope is an instrument that used to see the distant objects in the sky. So he set up a room where we can see different objects in the sky, where he set up in Bihar. Okay, so Aryabhatta, he was a great mathematician and astronomer also. And astronomer is the person who studies about the celestial bodies, obviously sun, moon, stars, etc. Okay, and his famous book is Aryabhattiya. There is we can see the combination of both mathematics and astronomy in that book, and he is the person who found out zero. Then and he claimed that Earth rotates on its axis, and the apparent movement of the stars across the sky is due to the Earth's movement that he explained. And also he set up a astronomical observatory in Bihar. Next, Dada Saheb Phalke. Dada Saheb Phalke. Next person, great person, lived in India. Dhundiraj Govind Phalke or Dada Saheb Phalke is known as the father of Indian cinema. He is known as the father of Indian cinema. So who is the father of Indian cinema, children? Yes, Dada Saheb Phalke, or we can say Dundiraj Govind Phalke, or Dada Saheb Phalke is known as the father of Indian cinema. Now you are enjoying by seeing the movies, cinema, isn't it? Both in your home and also in theaters. Why? Because he is the person who found out about cinema. He is the person who started the cinema. Okay. He was born in Nasik, Maharashtra in 1870. He studied art in JJ School of Art, Mumbai. So he was born in Maharashtra, then he studied about arts which were in Mumbai. His passion for making cinema was so great that he sold off many of his household items to travel to England and learn the art and technology of filmmaking. So he had a great passion towards that. He liked this field very much. Somehow he wanted to make a film. That passion, that the way how he achieved that is because of his passion towards that. He had a great aim that he has to take a film. So for that, what he has done, he sold off, no money was there, so he sold off many household items in the house. What all things were there, useful things, he sold and he got money. After getting money, he traveled to England. To travel to England, those days also money was required, isn't it? So he sold out many household things and he traveled to England. There he learned about art and technology of filmmaking, how to make a film, what is the things behind it. Everything he learned there. Why? Because his passion over the film, passion over the cinema. He had a great passion towards movies. So how to make it? So what he has done? Yes, he sold his household things and he traveled to England and he learned art and technology there. Okay. Dada Saheb completed the first Indian film Raja Harichandra in 1913. It was his first film. Which was his first Indian film? Yes, Raja Harichandra. He made 96 movies and 26 short films in his 19-year-long career. He was very young that time. When he was 19 only, those days he did all these things, great things. Though the movies did not have sound, they were still hugely popular among the people. Starting, that time there was no sound for the movies, only we can see the actions. No sound was there. In early days for movies there was no sound like now. We can hear everything, isn't it? Those days it was not there, but see, they are still famous today. The government of India instituted an award in his honor in 1969. Government of India give an award to him to honor him in 1969. Okay, children? Yes, children, so we learn now about Aryabhatta and Dada Saheb Phalke. Aryabhatta, he was a great mathematician and also astronomer, isn't it? Astronomer is a person who studies about the different celestial bodies, objects in the sky like sun, moon, stars, etc. And his famous work is Aryabhatiya. Here we can see the combination of both mathematics and astronomy. And he is the person who claimed that Earth rotates on its axis, and also because of the Earth movement, the apparent movement of the stars across the sky actually it is a result of the Earth movement, he said. Okay, and he also calculated the distance between the planets, and he set up an astronomical observatory in Bihar. Then came then next is about Dada Saheb Phalke, or we can say Dundiraj Govind Phalke, is known as the father of Indian cinema. Now we are enjoying cinema movies because of him. Okay, he is the father of Indian cinema, and he was born in Maharashtra. He studied art in Mumbai. Then he had a great passion, or we can say great feeling, great emotion, that affection was there on these movies or films. he wanted to do. So he had a great passion on that, emotion or feeling for that. So he sold all the household items and he went to England to study about that. There he studied about art and technology. Then he came back and he took a film, and he completed the first Indian film Raja Harichandra in 1913. Then he made many movies, 96 movies he made, and 26 short films also. When he was 19, at the very young age, he completed these movies, 96 movies and 26 short films. And those days movies have no sound. It was silent film, we say. Those days, earlier days, there was no sound for the movie, only actions we can see. But people really enjoyed that because that time they know only about that. Then slowly only sound added to the film. Technology got advanced, now everything is there. But in earlier days there was no sound, but still everyone used to enjoy it, and that his work or his movies are still famous, very popular, very much popular among the people, and government also gave award to him. Okay.